Hi everyone, my name is Nimisha Agrawal and you're watching Let's Associate, a collaboration between Women's Criczone and Associate Women in Cricket. Today we will be speaking to Chaitrali Kalgutkar, who is the manager of the UAE women's cricket team. She has also played for the team herself and was one of the earliest members to join. Hi Chaitrali, thank you for being here today.
Hi, Nimisha. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
So Chaitrali, if you could just tell everyone a bit about yourself.
My name is Chaitrali, and obviously born and brought up in India, in Mumbai. Have been in the UAE for the past 14 years with cricket, and obviously professional-wise, I'm working with the aviation industry.
Nice. And Chaitrali, I know everyone is itching to know what got you interested in cricket, so much so that you decided to play for UAE.
Cricket has always been my passion since childhood. My father used to really encourage me to play this sport, and that's how I developed the love for the game. I've played a lot of cricket in India, and same I continued to play in the UAE when I came and started working here.
And what was the one thing that you enjoyed the most about the game?
The best part of this game is that this game is full of competition because it's a game where you have a complete unit. It's a team game, and where you have team game, you have a lot of qualities, different qualities to see, different skills, different talents, and that makes this game a little unique. Because the competition is always ongoing.
Right. So, Chaitrali, you've played the game, and now you're the manager of the team. So you've seen it from both fronts. And how do you think it's different as a manager now?
Look, as a player, you always have the liberty to express yourself the way you want to, and switching that role from a manager switching the role from a player to a manager or to a mentor or a coach was always a challenge. Because you need to be more disciplined, you need to be more responsible, you need to be a little more mature, and that challenge was always accepted because it just seemed to come naturally. And it's great because when you know the game in and out, and when you know the players whom you have been associated for past so many years, it's easy to deal with them. It's easy to get a good rapport built with them. So I enjoyed as a player, and now I'm enjoying as a manager, and it's really fun. It's great to be with the bunch of girls that I'm associated with.
That sounds a lot of fun. Chaitrali, what do you do apart from coaching the team?
I am working with Emirates Group in the aviation industry as an airport operations officer.
Wow. And how do you manage working full time and being able to be there for your team as well?
See, as you rightly said, it's all about having that balance, that core balance, and I'm great, that I'm working with the company which supports this sport, and they always encourage me to to go and express myself in terms of playing, in terms of working. So I have that particular liberty wherein I can give time to cricket as well as to work.
Right. And Chaitrali, do you see any challenges for the UAE team when you were playing?
See, if you talk about challenges, yes, we have challenges because considering that it's a place where a lot of expatriates reside, and what happens is we have there's a subsidized the players have to subsidize their passion, considering that they work, they have to study. So these always there have been challenges wherein to get the team together at a particular time or a day, because of all these challenges, but then we have always tried to manage, we've tried to overcome, and some or the other way we try to get players indulge in some or the other way.
Right. And as the manager of the team, what are some of your short-term and long-term goals?
Honestly speaking, if you ask me, I believe in short-term goals, because that are more realistic, less of stress, and quite easy to achieve, and for me, the current short-term goal is to nurture the young talent, give them a platform wherein they can express their talents, because at a very young age of 12 and 13, you don't generally you generally feel shy, to put up your talent. So that's what we want to encourage the young players, and nurture some good talents.
Right. So, Chaitrali, understanding the team and the structure, what would you say is the domestic structure and the national setup currently?
Domestic structure, if you consider, we play quite a few of domestic games or practice sessions we conduct. Recently, we had a fantastic D10 tournament. I'm sure you must have had a view of that as well. We had it was completely live. We have amazing media coverage, and that's what something we always need to keep doing, because that's how the players are going to get encouraged, they're going to get to a next level. And these short format of the games really help players to keep themselves motivated all the time. And playing with boys, really, because obviously boys are superior, so when you can face that challenge, the playing becomes even more easy.
Right, right. So you spoke about how you had this media coverage, and it was exciting for the young talent, right? Can you share with us a bit about how the mood was in the dressing room?
It was something very exciting, I will say, because the players were always on their toes, to deliver, because they never knew, that something of this sort could even happen, especially when we have a lot of young players at the age of 12 and 13, so immediately the shyness just disappeared, and I was very surprised to see them, in that kind of mood, wherein everybody gave their 100%. And if you have seen the game, you will know that this was the first D10 game which went into a super over.
Right.
So that was something where both the teams, all the players gave their 200%, I'll say, and they really made this exhibition game live, and the sponsors were so happy that they will definitely take this on board.
That sounds very exciting. So, Chaitrali, are there any upcoming tournaments for the team?
See, considering that COVID is still impacting regional and international events. So, having said that, we really have no concrete international tournaments that have been on the calendar as of now. But yes, we want to stay prepared. We want to keep ourselves going all the time, because we don't know what may come when. And as we plan that, staying in the practice would give us a better move forward. So yes, all we have to do is keep practicing, and whenever there is an event coming up, we need to be prepared for that.
Right. And are there any future development plans for the team that you see?
Yeah, the future looks very exciting, I will say, because we've got a fantastic bunch of players. I still remember earlier days, at almost 10 to 11 years back, where we actually had to struggle to get 11 players, considering that this is an expatriate country and it's very tough to get players. So we had that challenge, but now if you see, we almost have 150, 200 players in our list and in our database, and that's how cricket has grown over the past so many years. Emirates Cricket Board has really have been very instrumental in shaping women's cricket. So yes, of course, we are looking forward for a a lot more cricket to happen in this region.
Right.
And the future, as I said, looks really bright, looks very exciting and promising, especially for the young generation.
I'm sure. And in your opinion, has there been any influential player or team that has sort of shaped the development of this cricket team?
Well, I will say that in terms of players or teams coming over in the UAE, getting these exposure and the facilities over here. We had teams like Pakistan women's team, West Indies women's team. We had the IPL, which was hosted in the UAE for women, and plus we had Big Bash teams coming over, wherein few of our girls had to go and play in those teams. So this is something that really motivates, where players witness these games, players go and meet the players in the net practice areas. So this is something that has over the period of time helped our girls to understand what level of cricket is expected from them. So yes, this is one of the way to motivate players, I feel.
Right. Some very interesting plans, and we can't wait to see the UAE team play in future games. So Chaitrali, the next round is called the rapid fire round, wherein I am going to throw a bunch of questions at you, and you just have to give me the first answer that comes to your mind. So, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Your all-time sporting hero?
Rahul Dravid.
Good choice. Favorite holiday destination?
Auckland.
Very good choice. Best moment on a cricket field?
Victory.
Favorite meal?
Fish and chips.
Messiest teammate?
Isha Oza.
Favorite movie?
The Gun.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Yeah. I want to read people's mind.
Wow. And do you have any pre-match superstitions?
I'm not superstitious, so not getting into that.
And if you could be reborn as another female cricketer, past, present, who would you choose to be?
Me, myself.
And favorite sport other than cricket?
Badminton.
Nice. One rule in cricket you wish you could change?
Wow. Batsman getting a second chance,
And any favorite hobby? I mean, apart from what you're already doing?
I enjoy window shopping.
So, Chaitrali, when you were playing and you were heading out for a cricket tournament, what was the first thing you would pack?
My neon shoes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Chaitrali. This was rather fun, I would say, and some very inspirational stories of yours and interesting plans. And we hope to catch up with you again pretty soon.
Certainly, yeah, it was great to interact with you, and looking forward for many more such interactions as well.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.